Hey, you know what I'm talking about, man? How is you doing, man? It's your partner, man. Who? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. How is y'all doing on this soggy Sunday? They ain't gonna never change. Say, what is you talking about, bruh? Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change, man. It's good people like he, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Wise, man. Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I did, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you some off of 76 Mac out the Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know, I'm gonna tell you this all the time, just in case you ain't listening. You come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on it. You know what I'm talking about? Also in stores now. Funkadie trying. Make sure you go get you one, you know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you can go and grab you one of them things off of Amazon. Make sure you copy you a hardback, you know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man, you know what I'm talking about? Come on with it, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man, come on with it, bruh. Worldwide Incorporated, come on with it, bruh, come on. Worldwide, you know what I'm talking about? Ah, shit. Brother, hit himself in the eye with his thing, man. Hit me right on my pupil. Oh, they gonna say, what does that mean, bro? I continuously tell you it means everybody, bro. Everybody included. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat. You know what I'm talking about? Lil Rue, not Lil Rude, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. And you know what I'm talking about? But before we do that, my mama says, and my mama always says, boy, especially when you on TV, even if they got a hole in them, you know what I'm talking about? I'm back on you, you know what I'm talking about? You almost forgot, man. Coffee kind. Classic roast, piping hot, you know what I'm talking about? You know, good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. No. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No negativity, you know what I'm talking about? No, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. They was talking to bruh, man, I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing, do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? Look about like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people, man. No. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I want a question. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Fuck with your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how is y'all doing on this soggy Sunday? That ain't gonna never change. Say, bro, what you up here talking about today? Oh, nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? This one, the soggy Sunday, that ain't gonna never change, but this is gonna be called stable state. You know what I'm talking about? Stable state. You say, bro, what are you talking about? Oh, we gonna get into it. Shout out to everybody who don't own a gun but still shooting they shot. How you doing, baby? Oh, I see you, man. You know, talk about, stable state. This is gonna be a real, I don't know, might be long, might be short, but might try to come live with you. You know what I'm talking about? But if not, man, that's one thing I want to tell y'all too, man. You see bruh go live playing video games, you ain't never got to worry about no PlayStation 5s and nothing, man. Fucking with bruh, you know what I'm talking about? Nintendo 64, Nintendo games, you know what I'm talking about? Old school, so you're going to have to be about 40, 50 years old to watch some shit like that. Old school, you know what I'm talking about? Old school, you know what I'm talking about? You say stable state, what did you talk about, bruh? No, stable state, man, just your mind, man. Just your mind, man, you know what I'm talking about? And as people, I don't know why, man. I just don't know what the fuck is happening to these days. Ain't nothing you can do about it though, bruh. But in this motherfucking day and age, bruh, we are some motherfucking professionals at giving our expert opinion on shit that we ain't never even been through. And we good with that shit, folks. We good with that shit like a motherfucker, man. But let me tell you something. I'm one of them niggas, bruh. I'll be watching the movie and that shit. Like, nigga, I'm one of them niggas who cried on Forrest Gump. You know what I'm talking about? Jen, I ain't here talking about, bruh. How the fuck you cry on Forrest Gump? I'm just weird like that, bruh. Like, movies, they take me somewhere else in my mind, bruh. They make me remember something though. But I was watching the comedy special yesterday, The Domino Effect too, man. But my nigga, I don't want to say his name wrong. Like, Al something Sadiq. That nigga who made Mexican Got Boots. Man, that shit was raw as fuck, bruh. That shit touched me, man. That shit broke me down. It did, man, when he was talking about his little sister and shit. Cause the nigga said something on there, bruh. And you could tell he was finna set it up. Because it was just a funny ass show. I love my nigga. He like your uncle or something, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga tell like urban, like the nigga funny as fuck, bruh. Nigga hella with the nigga just, he like one, to me, nowadays, he one of the best comedians out here to me. But he got a series called Domino Effect, part 1 and part 2. Now part 1 hella funny. It's way funnier than part 2. But part 2 to me was better. If that make any sense. But I was watching that shit, man. That shit broke bro down. You know what I'm talking about when he was talking about his little sister. Because the man said something on there, man. Like, and I don't think people get this, man. And I was trying to tell y'all this when my uncle got killed. And just shit be happening, bro. And I told you this. Something that happened to you that you wasn't even ready for, bro. And that should have put you on the other side of the game. You get what I'm saying? That should have put you on the other side of the game, bruh. My nigga say when his sister passed or whatnot, and she was like 8 years old, you feel me? My nigga say his mama put the responsibility on him. Every day at 3 o'clock, nigga, you gotta go pick your little sister up. That nigga say he wouldn't give a fuck if he was in the shootout. That nigga said at 3 o'clock come, nigga, I see you niggas later. You know what I'm talking about? He got on about it here. Well, my nigga's sister died, and he was just explaining that like, he said all that shit just made him a monster in the street, bruh. That nigga said asking him what's up might be a fucking death wish. A death sentence for your ass. And that's how we get to stable state, folks. So let me tell you something, man. When you go through shit, bruh, it's just gonna be hard. You know, what I will just throw in the air, bruh, try not to get yourself in trouble. You know what I'm talking about? Because every time something happened to me, I went and got myself in trouble. I just did, bruh. I went and got myself in trouble, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't stable. I wasn't nowhere near a stable state. And I'm going to tell you, every time I got in trouble, I needed that shit, bruh, because it was something worse finna happen to me. It was some years ago, bro. I was out here moving so mean, blood. Like, just on earth. I was moving so mean, bruh. Like, I can't even explain it, bruh. That shit is like, I can't explain it. And I'm not saying that to try to make, like, bruh, because I'm not no hard. I'm not hard. I hate when motherfuckers say that, bro. I'm just me. So I guess I am hard. I don't know, bro. I don't try to be on no tough shit or nothing like that, bro. I'm a real respectful, humble dude, bro. I ain't no nigga with all that rah-rah, even though it can get there, nigga. But, like, bro, I don't even be on that, bro. I'm really a player. You feel me? I just know how, bro, like, something that happened to you, nigga, and you'll be uneven on earth, folks. You will be uneven on earth, folks, and people ain't even knowing. You get what I'm saying? And everybody be running around like this shit is a game and like something that happened to a motherfucker, bruh. And I ain't even got no advice, folks, because I ain't never even been through that shit. So when I ain't got no advice for a nigga, I just shut up, man. You feel me? I just shut up, man, and listen to my niggas. Once again, I want to shout out my nigga AL. You know what I'm talking about? Look, me and that nigga alone, bro, could make a mini series about all the. Look, and I ain't even. I'm one of his best friends. I ain't even his best friend, though, right? I'm one of them, though. But listen, man, just alone. So I know this nigga could have a million because this nigga, you know what I'm talking about? I know this nigga could have a million more series. You know what I'm talking about? Because him and a few motherfuckers was, you know what I'm talking about? Because I know the shit me and this nigga did. Like, we could create a mini series, bruh, about the shit we done been through. That's one nigga, I'm telling you, bruh, me and that nigga, we got about the total. If you talking about saving each other, it's even. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, that nigga done saved my ass on many a night. Boy, and I done saved his ass on many a night. Boy, that nigga done saved me on many a night. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm one of them niggas that'll get you in a fight to niggas you probably don't even want to fight. You know what I'm talking about? On that nigga. we gonna fight them. Love my nigga AF, man. Shout out. But stable state, man. Y'all hold on. I need to put some warmth. You know what I'm talking about? I need to put some warmth on this goddamn classic roast. Hey y'all, I remember the second and third video I ever made in my life, right? I got up and did that shit right there. One nigga said, bro, who the fuck you think you is where you could just get up and walk away from the camera like you Archie Bunker or something? Bro, I'm just gonna do what the fuck I wanna do, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? You wanna hear this shit, you paying attention with bro, you'll wait right here, you know what I'm talking about? See, I had to put some warmth to it, you know what I'm talking about? Classic roast, piping hot now, you know what I'm talking about? But on the stable state, keep saying on the soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. But this is stable state. Listen, folks, can't nobody ever tell you how the fuck to feel about something, man. They can't, man. They can't, bruh. And some shit, it just be different. You get what I'm saying? Some shit has a bigger effect than other shit, bruh. So can't nobody ever tell you how the fuck to feel about something that happened to you, man. But on the stable state, man, what we do now, bruh, is we come up here and give our expert opinion on some shit we don't even know. So we could just hypotheticalize, if that's a word, we could just hypotheticalize everything now. We could just keep creating hypothetical situations to get, you know, you ever seen a motherfucker did that? So hold on, you mean to tell me, well, what if we was underwater and you could breathe and all that old shit like that and really try to bring it like it's a real point or something, bruh? On some real shit. On this stable state, on the soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. The stable state, man, you gotta find your own stable state. Now, within you finding your own stable state, you might need some help with that. So it might be some people you need to talk to, or a loved one, or something like that, bruh. It might be. But however, you got to get back, bruh. You got to find yourself, man. But don't be sitting around here listening to these people, bruh. Don't be sitting around here feeling no kind of way. Just like I told y'all about the thing up. Because, bruh, one of them niggas, bruh, I get passionate like a motherfucker, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Shit'll break me down, bruh. I got hella shit in my head, nigga. Hella shit. I got all kind of guilt. I got all kind of shit in my head, bruh. So it's easy for bruh to see something and that shit click on, you know what I'm talking about? Bring brother tears, you know what I'm talking about? I swear to God. Hella easy. Hella easy. Like y'all think I'm sitting over here like Tom Hanks done got me sad or nothing. Nah, that nigga just made me remember something that happened to me. You feel me? The movies, that should be, sometimes it make me remember shit. It don't be having nothing to do with the movie. I'm telling you. And it's weird. It's always been like that. Firepower. I want niggas be watching something like Seabiscuit, nigga, and then to remind me of something from the turf, nigga. Coffee Chronicle. But, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bruh. And that's why this state will stay. Listen, bruh. I'm strong as a motherfucker. I know I'm strong. Physically and mentally. Nigga, if something get to me, nigga, and I need to cry, I don't give a fuck who around, bruh. I'm gonna drop a tear, bruh. I'm not holding that shit in, trying to be tough in front of. I don't give a fuck about y'all, bruh. The fuck me crying got to do with something, nigga? I slam you while I'm crying, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You'll hit the ground before these tears do. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, prayer? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just here to tell you that, bruh. That shit ain't nothing to be embarrassed of, bruh. If you going through something, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever the fuck you might need to do, man. Shout out time. You feel me? I felt my nigga, bruh. You feel me? I felt my nigga, bruh. Whatever the fuck you need to do, bruh, to get that shit out, bruh, get that shit out, bruh. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no need to hold nothing in, bruh. Fuck what these people think about what's going on, bruh. Ain't nobody going through that shit. Ain't nobody be going through shit, bruh. And like I said, bro, I'm one of them niggas, if I ain't been through nothing, really, even if I been through it, bro, I ain't got no advice for you. I could just tell you what I did. And which I could tell you what I did and what I wish I would have did. Or something like that, you feel what I'm saying? But if I've never been through a situation, bro, I don't have anything to say, bro. I don't, bro. But in today's world, we got too much of that shit out here, people. And I don't even think y'all be understanding some of the shit people be out here going through. I don't. Because somehow in this life, bro, we done got in a big ass, silly ass game. But shit gets serious sometimes, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's fun and games and shit, you know what I'm talking about? Until it ain't. But some shit gets serious sometimes, bro. And on the soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. Stable state. You just gotta, bro, do whatever the fuck you need to do, bro. Short of fucking yourself off. To get to your stable state, bro. If a nigga gotta cry, cry, man. You feel me? If a nigga gotta go cut some trees down with a chainsaw or an axe or something, bro, go do whatever, bro. A nigga gotta take his thing and bust in the air, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Man, do whatever you need to do, bro. To get back to your stable state. Now, you might need some people to talk to or something, man. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever the fuck you need to do to get back to your stable state, bro, go ahead, man. But don't let one of these jokers or nobody, bro, tell you how to feel or what the fuck you need to do or all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Do what the fuck you need to do, bro. Short of fucking yourself off. Anything after that, bro? Because I'm going to tell you what I did one time, y'all. This is the story of my life, bruh. Every time something happened to me, bruh, fucked itself off. Ain't no doubt about it. I ain't even thinking. Coffee Chronicles. You know how they say for every action is a reaction? I was more or less on some shit like that. You feel me? But sometimes on earth, bruh, and this is gonna segue a little bit, because I've been seeing this shit my whole life. It's just like going to the penitentiary out of state. Or it's just like when you up north and you gotta go to the penitentiary down south. Not so much now, just back when I was going to jail. And you by yourself, folks. Don't nobody know who you is. And I learned a long time ago, that's why a lot of niggas just stay in their comfort zone. Because a lot of niggas, they don't know what they'll do themselves. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to you having to go somewhere, you on foreign ground and it's just you. And you still gotta, you like, because you'll go somewhere, don't nobody know who you is. You could be a killer in Oakland, folks. You go somewhere else, people don't give a fuck about that. They don't know who you is. That shit just work in Oakland. Sometimes you just gotta show it. You just gotta lay your game down, bruh. You feel me? And sometimes it'll get like that. You'll go to another place in the world, and the motherfucker will try to play you just because you ain't from around here. You know what I'm talking about? Rural round. They'll try to play you because you ain't from around here. I'm from a rural round. I ain't seen this shit before, bruh. I told you I could break game. I could break game down while it's being ran. You feel me? And I don't even know why I just said all that shit. Told you I get caught my own head, nigga. Bro got some cold thoughts, man. Bro gotta like when this camera turned off, bro, like for the rest of my life too, bro. It's like, have you ever seen a good ass movie like 300 or something? You could just remember that shit, bro. I got shit like that. Like I just remember for the rest of my life, bro. You feel me? And all that shit gonna be cool. But on the stable state, bro, I fucked myself off, folks. Even though that's how I got back to my stable state, I had to sit down. I had to get away from all the alcohol, all the pills, all the weed, all the weapons. Not really, you always gonna have a weapon. You ain't gonna have something. You know what I'm talking? But I had to get away from that shit for years, folks. Then it's like a snap. It's like it snapped back into me. But I had lost myself, folks. A few times I've done this. I damn near did it a few weeks ago. I've lost myself, folks. And that's why I felt that nigga on that comedy thing, bruh. And you could just look in his eye, like, I can't explain it, bruh. But sometimes you could just look in the nigga eyes and you know. You just know. Coffee Chronicles. But on a stable state, man, this is one other thing I want you to remember, man. If you don't never listen to bruh, remember nothing, man. Fuck people, folks. When it comes to this shit right here, bruh, don't feel no kind of way, bruh. Don't be trying to hold nothing in. Don't be trying to, like, bruh, because you only could be strong. You only could be so strong, bruh. You just can't, bruh. And trying to be strong, going through shit like that shit'll break you down more, folks. It will. It'll break you down more, bruh. Putting on the illusion, just trying to act like you strong in front of that shit is, bruh, to break you down, bruh, to fuck you up more than just letting that shit out. Just let that shit out, bruh. Fuck these people. I wouldn't give a fuck who seen me cry. I wouldn't give a fuck who seen me pray. And to say that somewhere in the Bible, bruh, you can't be ashamed. And I remember that. And I don't even read the Bible like that. But I remember something like, you can't be ashamed to pray. It's like you can't be embarrassed to praise God in front of people. Coffee Chronicle. I don't know why that story popped up in my head right then. Y'all want to hear it? It's just a little short one. Cause like and others don't. I don't know. But, I'm gonna leave it alone, bruh. Because the way you gotta explain shit now is soft. Because I can tell you, all I can talk about is me. But in the process of me talking about me, motherfuckers then try somehow to turn that around. Like I'm coming up here like I'm the urban Superman, and bro, I done told you, man, I ain't won every fight, man. I done got my ass whooped, knocked out, bro. It didn't happen. You know what I'm talking about? I don't be coming up here like that. I don't. Y'all done seen me get my ass whooped. Y'all done seen me whoop ass. It's even. Y'all done seen me get a hold of more ass though than mine's got a hold of. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? But on the stable, soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. Stable state. We getting in the world, people, where we just letting other people run us by their motherfucking opinion. We are, folks. We getting more into that world where popular opinion just running this motherfucker, bruh. To now we embarrassed because we just don't want to get roasted. I could cap. Roasted, bruh. Like, we gonna have to, since we childish, we gonna have to take it back, y'all. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never hurt me. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta start chanting that shit out now, bruh. Man, fuck what they talking about, bruh. Fuck what they talking about, bruh. What is a motherfucker talking about something never meant something, bruh? That's why it's good to see, when you make yourself important, nobody else's words are. When you make yourself important, you don't give a fuck about what these motherfuckers out here are doing, bruh. Just don't. But what we be fucking up at is, man, we make these people more important than ourselves. We just make everything more important than ourselves. That's how you get to worrying. That's how you get to losing faith. That's how you just get to all that point, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Just letting all this other shit matter, bruh. This is the only thing that should matter. You get what I'm saying? Man, I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody said. Who said it? Because if a motherfucker was to lead this motherfucker today, they gonna talk about you for a minute, then they just gonna find the next motherfucker to talk about, bro. They've been talking about motherfuckers forever. I'm just one of them. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck that shit, man. It be real life going on out here, man. You feel me? It be real life going on out here, man. And for us as people to run around, bro, hanging on somebody else's opinion and what they say, and if I do this, you'll never be able to live your life, folks. You're gonna do a bunch of shit you didn't want to do. You're gonna be worried. You just gonna be a mess, folks. It just is. Because everything else matters. You can't do nothing you want to do because you are more concerned about what somebody else think about what you're doing. And today it ain't even really people you know, bro. It's like the invisible people. Give a fuck with you. Man. I'm gonna sit here and drink coffee and say Coffee Chronicles. I'm gonna grab this toothbrush and tell you, my mama told me always brush them whiskers when you're on TV, boy. I'm gonna go back up in there with my feet kicked up, man. I'm just gonna do everything I normally do day-to-day life. Coffee Chronicles. So whatever a motherfucker say, bro, what does that have any effect on your day-to-day life? Only way that shit can have an effect on your life is if you let it. Why nigga just can't bother me with words? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, huh? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Blood, they ain't seen nothing like me since one of them scary movies when shit be hopping out the closet and I'm fucking with you. Y'all ain't seen nothing like me since the lights of a scary movie, man. Say, bro, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, bro. Let me be the epitome. Hold on. I don't want to start using these big ass words. I don't know what it mean, but I know what epitome mean. But I'm just the epitome of not scared being your motherfucking self, bruh. And that's all this is. Just the epitome of that. And that's it. Brother said, what, hella long, didn't he? Bro, feeling good, might go live, finna eat some breakfast and shit. But, I'm gonna be live playing them old video games for sure. I might come with a live to fuck with the people. But, on the soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. Stable state, man. Fuck these people, y'all. Once again, shout out around the world. My dog, you know what I'm talking about? AF. Love you, man. On my mama. Love you, man. And on the stable state, man. Fuck these people, bruh. If one of y'all out here going through something, bruh, let that shit out. I wouldn't give a fuck who around. Don't be embarrassed, bruh. This is life, nigga. You hurt. If you walking around one of these old tough ass motherfuckers and all, man, what does that shit mean, bruh? You so tough, you can't cry? I don't know, bruh. I'ma cry. Better hope I get that shit out. And that's why I'ma cry now. Because when I didn't cry, I was tough. You know what I'm talking about? You know, when I wasn't crying, I was just tough. So by not crying and just letting that shit out, man, I held on to that toughness. And that toughness just come with being tough. So while you holding on to that tough shit, you just gonna go do a bunch of tough shit. You know what I'm talking about? That shit that comes with being tough. Don't fuck yourself off, man. By the grace of God, man, on this Sunday. I'm lucky to be here, y'all. I'm lucky to be here, man. When I say my life been like a mob movie for real, folks, I don't be bullshitting, bruh. I'm lucky to be here, bruh. With a stable state. Sometimes, man, it's easy for your wheel alignment. It's just easy to hit the curve, bruh. Throw your whole wheel alignment off. A-frame crack, whistling. So when you going through something, bruh, get that shit out however the fuck you gotta get it out, bruh. Do anything you need to do, bruh. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Do anything you need to do, bruh, short of fucking yourself off. However the fuck you need to deal with that shit, man, short of fucking yourself off. And fucking yourself off, it just goes by fucking yourself off. Don't go try to use no funny ass drugs or get down, you know what I'm talking about? Do anything short of fucking yourself off, folks. But don't, because when you going through something, bro, you the only one going through it, bro. Ain't nobody ever gonna feel you, even if they went through the same thing. Because it's impossible for them to go through the same thing. The same thing could happen. No, they can't go through the same thing as you. But the same thing can happen. They can understand it. But, man, look, bro. On this soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. Stable state. Do what y'all need to do, folks, to get back to the stable state. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these people around the world. Fuck what somebody think. Fuck what somebody. Fuck all that shit, bro. If you need to get that shit out, bro, get that shit out. I wouldn't give a fuck who around me. Nigga, if I need to cry, I'm dropping tears, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't holding it in. I ain't. That shit dangerous. Y'all don't get it. See, motherfuckers be laughing at you, talking about, look at this bitch ass nigga crying soft ass. If that's what constitutes soft, alright. Fuck these people, bro. They ain't gotta deal with that shit. There's gonna be somewhere running their motherfucking mouth. That same shit motherfuckers going through, motherfuckers would have killed theyself. Motherfuckers can't stand up under that shit, bruh. Nigga gotta be strong to stand up under that shit. But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires. And with them right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.